Well, here, hold on. We can probably, yeah, because you're out.
Okay,
now,
so you need to go that way.
So just to let you know, guys, we got a new camera set up here via Chris, and we're just getting used to it real quick and getting stuff set up.
Oh, this is actually
That's a nice camera, much better than the freaking phone.
Well, here, hold on, because we might be able to. I'm trying to see the.
Well, I can pivot it back a little bit.
Okay, you got one leg up on the enclosure screen. Level the tripod.
Yeah, because we're all beep.
Look,
we're crooked.
no, you have 1 foot up on the.
I see.
We're crooked.
Sorry.
We're
There you
straight
go.
now. You're probably coming closer to us, actually. Make sure we're actually well heard and everything.
That mic actually is going to pick up pretty good, I think.
You think we're good then?
I think we're good.
Trying to figure out the lighting situation.
Hi, guys.
Oh, that's
Alright.
so
Hello.
How's the sound?
I don't have.
Yeah, if you could let us know how the sound is.
Yes, please. Guy who just...
All new setup, so we'd love to know the sound. Mike is glowing, literally.
I'm trying to figure out the lights.
He's Jesus.
What if we put the lights over there?
We don't. Do we have the extension cord on the? I don't think it'll reach. Is there another outlet over there?
Yeah.
Oh my dude, we went dark for a second.
Up on the wall.
Oh God, the shape that's on
Right
that
here.
thing. The shape on the front of the laptop.
It's
Down,
backwards.
right?
It is
No,
backwards.
down.
We're good.
There's
I
one
see
right
it.
there.
Sounds a little distant. We may need to scoot the camera forward. So we could still all fit in something like that. How's it now?
How are you now?
Can you hear us? We're good.
Better. Could it be louder? Because we'll move it in more.
Better. Okay, so it's better.
There you go. That's perfect, right? I mean, the lighting. I'm going off the lighting, guys. That's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah, sorry. There's going to be like a white square at the bottom of the screen.
Hides the logo you were concerned about.
Yes, I don't want that. I don't want that logo shown. It actually gives us a thing showing that the sound is working.
Oh,
So
sweet.
But
we'll just have to talk a little loud. Yeah, see?
Okay.
I like this new setup.
Yes.
Hello, 1,000 subscribers with no videos challenge.
Hi, guys.
All right.
Not even sure what
Okay.
to say
Hey.
about that.
So, hey, Matt. Everything. Okay. Thank
Everything's
you.
good. All right. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
We're Pints and Pistons.
We don't have a title.
We have no title.
See,
we
we
have
didn't put
no-
a
we have
title
no
for this
topics.
one?
No
Yeah.
title.
It's called We Have No Title.
We have no
That's what it's
title.
called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our thumbnail is basically a beer and a beer glass. So
Yeah, pretty much. So, if you would do us a favor right now, anyone who's watching, please share us places so other people can watch too, because we talk about stuff that people genuinely enjoy. We review beer. And if you like beer, you like cars, then you'll like us.
Yeah. Hopefully.
That's the hope.
That's about it. Oh shit! I'm
And
not
don't
off
forget
the
to check
Wi-Fi,
out
sorry.
Clutch Shift Go, where you can get one of these fantastic T-shirts.
He finally wore one.
I finally wore mine.
wore
Ours
one.
have our URL on the back, but
the
yours
other ones will
won't.
not, because these are special for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
Well-
we're kind of special.
Speaking of t-shirts, I'd like to point out my wonderful Foxy Lady t-shirt with the 4 eyes. It's got a 4 eye. It's brown. Yeah.
Mobile One Racing, Sebring last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine was way too big, so it's a pretty stupid shirt.
Everything's way too big.
Yeah.
Mine has a turbo on it.
But yeah.
Speaking of that, I saw a term on the internet the other day that kind of applies to Mikey. Sort of, but not. It was more of a bodybuilder thing, but Mikey's not. But this was basically anyone lower than 5'7" manlet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we know who you are, Matt. We know who you are.
Are we still talking loud enough?
Yeah, hey, if you can, Matt, when we're talking or whoever else is watching, just let us know, because like we said, we're trying this with an actual laptop with a webcam up there. We're not sure with volume, quality, all that
just a
stuff.
little more.
We're just perfect right there.
Awesome.
We're trying to figure everything out. Already it seems like it's a lot better quality. We're actually able to see what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're able
Oh,
to
yeah.
see what we're doing. We're able to know instantly if we go down, which I don't
I kind of don't think we're going to.
I don't think we're going to
Yeah.
go down.
Because usually in the first couple of seconds or minutes
It's
is
much
when-
more solid than doing it
Yeah,
on the phone.
yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, we're Pints and Pistons, and we are here to rock your socks.
We'll
With
rock
socks.
your socks, dude.
Or
Sock.
sock, just for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One, singular.
Are we
Such a legist. I hate bike.
are we streaming this from 2006? Is that what we're doing?
2004. I think.
Okay. What's
Anyway,
that? What's that?
let's open with a beer.
Sounds
Shall
good.
we?
Yeah.
Your choice, man. Yours,
Yeah.
mine. I don't care
Dealer's
what.
choice.
I don't think any of my glasses are clean out.
I saw a couple of them down in the freezer.
Here we go.
Not prepared, slacker.
So, guys, exciting news is what's going to be coming soon to your ears from our mouths.
We literally have nothing.
Yeah, we were so concerned with doing the camera that we forgot to talk about what we're going to talk about.
Although upcoming, two of the idiots here, and Chris and myself, we're working on a sort of a detailing how-to using his car as a subject matter.
Yep. Probably within the next few weeks, we're going to start up. Probably this week, end of this. Probably by Sunday, I'll have the first of the series up. Me and him are going through. He's the expert
I'm not an expert.
who is helping me detail my car. We're doing a complete process. We're starting from scratch with a wash, and then
I didn't
clay
have
bar,
glasses.
clay bar
You're good on it.
decontamination, compound cutting, polishing,
Sorry.
sealant. So we're doing the whole
Yeah.
process. So we're going to go through that step by step with you, and we're doing some comparisons with that. We've compared two different ways of decontamination. We've compared two different ways of
Two different polishing
two different
machines
polishing
at
machines.
different price points.
Different price points, yeah. And we're gonna try a few other things while we're doing this process, and
Yeah.
hopefully it'll help you guys if your car's not up to snuff as far as what you feel like the car could look like. This series of videos might help you.
Basically,
Yeah.
he wants his car to look like my car.
Right.
Speaking of the detailing, though, once we hit 100 subscribers, that's 100, we're going to be giving away a detail kit. So maybe you guys can subscribe or share this around to people that can subscribe. And then when we hit the 100 subscribers, if you're one of our subscribers, you might be able to win the kit, watch the video, and follow along. Just saying. And yeah, he's like the amount of detail that this says Irish and I want it.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Well, and see, I'm trying to get on Brian's level of detail, and I'm working my way there.
You know what?
And people that know,
Oh.
I try my. Yeah,
It's like just a
weird.
sleeve.
I know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Featuring.
Here I come.
Yeah, it's an independent thing. So perfect.
Look at that. It's
Hopefully
literally
it's not
see it.
backwards on their end, is it?
It is.
It is.
It
That's
is
okay.
backwards on their end.
Oh well, this is Red Slow Irish Red Ale by 81 Bay Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida.
I didn't realize it was backwards.
Man, we actually are
Why is it
sort of
backwards?
inadvertently getting a lot of Tampa beers in this thing.
Yeah, we have them.
All right.
Hey guys, also another question. Are the letters and all that backwards?
Yeah, they're
on-
showing up
on
backwards.
yours? Because for some reason it's showing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of showing a mirror image versus the actual.
Which is strange.
Oh, look, stouty.
Got a dark color to
That
it.
is a dark red.
Look, that's got a caramel
Yeah.
color.
Zero
In the
description. We have somebody's getting it.
Well, that's out there 581. Someone's giving it hell out there.
Someone's getting it. All right, cheers, boys. Berta.
That was good enough. I didn't want to stop at first. I kind
Yeah,
of drank a
same
lot.
here. I like
Yeah.
that a lot,
I took a
dude.
good swig. This is
Oh, that's smooth.
doesn't have kind of the sour bite of Red Right Return.
But smooth.
I was thinking like
Yeah.
a smoother
It's got-
Killian.
This is
No.
this is kind of like the Robonaut Red.
This is almost like if Einstock was a red.
Oh,
You know how
Yeah.
Einstock had that super smooth
yeah, this is good.
finish and everything?
This
That's
is
this.
good.
Oh,
I've been staring at this for the last like 3 or 4 times that I've gone to ABC and just saw it there on the end cap, and I was like, you know what? That's why last time I was like, I'm gonna get this for nobody grab a red because I wanted to try it. That's really good.
Yeah, when
That
you said
is
it was
really
one on the end rails, there was 2 reds that I saw on that end rail, and I'm like, I wonder which one he got.
Dude, this is good.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a description on this.
Yeah, guys, this is the.
Look at that color. Wow. Dude, you should see how it looks on that camera.
All right, well,
This camera's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's good. So,
Yeah, eventually we'll figure out how to make it actually shoot, not the mirror image.
see, and I'm wondering if it's.
All right, here's their description on their website. Irish ale, subtle flavors, slightly malty with soft sweetness, roasted dryness in the finish.
Sounds about right.
And that's pretty much an exact description of what it tastes like.
What's
It's
the alcohol?
5.5.
I like it.
Yes,
I like that a lot.
That is really good, actually.
Yeah, this is
Like that would be
Solid.
this could be always in my fridge type of beer.
Mhm.
yeah. I think this one could sit right along next to the Island Ale, the Key Billy Island Ale, the Einstock, and the Hawaiian Lime.
This is a good sit in your garage and look at your car beer.
I do that a lot.
Yeah,
I do that.
that's
a lot.
approved.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Good job,
that's
guys.
definitely.
Yeah, I
Who
gave my
brought
car.
that?
That's Mike.
Good job.
I gave
Yeah.
my car a little bit of attention this week since everybody was giving cars attention. Mine felt a little neglected, so I had to.
I didn't give any of my cars attention. The last car that I gave attention was Nick's car, which I gotta fucking say.
That when I saw it when it drove by me the other day and I saw it out in the sun, I was like,
I'm no Brian
Yeah.
when it comes to this stuff.
Even at the show, you
And that
should have
was a
seen.
week. That was a couple days later.
Mhm.
I gave him a thing of Back to Black to hit all the trim with because I didn't want to do that on Thursday and it would just wear off by
especially
then.
sitting outside with the
And
condensation.
and that was just I didn't use any machines. That was just straight. I washed that fucking thing 3 times, I think. So that
His car was well neglected.
clay barred it twice. It could have done a 3rd time on that, but clay barred it twice and just waxed. And then the interior, I shampooed the entire seats, all
the car he's
carpets,
talking about, by the
everything.
way, it's an electron blue Civic Si.
Yeah,
And once I saw it out in the sun the other day, just going down the road, and it looked fantastic.
And like I said,
I made
even-
the wheels look brand new.
and like I said, you should have seen how many people at the show were staring at the car, saying how clean, like physically clean it was,
Mhm.
and it came out fantastic.
Yeah, no, he was more surprised with the interior
Yeah.
than even the exterior because those have, like the school bus
Yeah.
pattern
Yeah.
on them and that.
So 90s.
Yeah, where they were mostly just, gray patches. Yeah, once I shampooed and cleaned and all that, the
You can see the
blue,
colors.
the green,
You
the
can see the
purple,
colors.
yeah. And for that to come back, he looked at that. He's like, these look like brand new seats. I'm like, all I did was a little bit of a shampoo, hit it with a stiff bristle brush, pat them down to dry, let it air dry.
Yeah.
And it came out good. It
Oh, yeah.
came out good.
Well, moving on from detail.
So, Nick, if you
elections,
watch this later on, stop neglecting your car.
legit, bro. Don't be me.
Just bring it over here. I'll do it.
Anyway, topics. Let's move on to our first topic of the evening.
2026 is going to be a good year. Why?
Good news.
R34s will be legal.
Is it the Dacia Sandero?
No. Peugeot's coming back.
Woot.
Yes, it's only, as of right now, it is only going to be a EV vehicle.
Still,
But
foot back in the door.
this is the first time that they're coming back since the early 90s to the United States for sales.
and I
And maybe
And even back then, they only had that chintzy, weird-looking four-door
Yeah.
sedan thing. They didn't
Now-
give us the 205 and
yeah,
206
yeah,
and those
yeah.
cool cars.
But maybe now that they're, well, I don't know if there'll be a couple more hot hatches by then. As of right now, the only hot hatch you can buy in America, Golf.
Yeah,
yeah.
Golf.
that's it.
I really
Okay.
think the European presence should be much more over here,
Yeah.
like it used to be.
So that's a good thing. And I would love to have one. Anything Peugeot.
Yeah.
Mm.
It'd be cool.
Well,
but like I
Fiat's
said,
kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was going to say, I mean, even if Peugeot did do a hot hatch, they're still not going to bring it here.
Yeah.
And it'll still be 25 years until we can get one. I'll
Focus
be dead
ST.
and you'll be old.
Focus ST.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Also,
Don't get me. I'm
the
so
new
sad about that.
Focus ST.
Yeah, the one that we don't get here.
Yes.
Well, it's got-
Not only can you get it in a diesel, you can also get it in an estate wagon.
And you can. It also has an option for a DCT.
Yes.
You can
Which-
get the ST Focus in an estate wagon.
Yes.
Yeah,
With a diesel and a manual.
My generation ST, you can get in an estate wagon overseas too.
They look like the Mazda 6 wagons.
Yeah,
But I want that.
yeah. It's basically instead of a curve
Dude.
like that, it just goes an extra couple inches and then slants down.
But I
Yes,
want that.
and it's awesome. And I will
Dude.
have to say this.
Seriously, when I saw the first pictures of the new ST that we don't get here, that they get in Europe, I was like, nice Mazda 3.
I know. It looks.
But I want that.
It looks like the new Mazda 3.
It should be a Mazda
and you
Speed
know
3.
what? I'm okay with that because I am finally understanding. The older I get, I don't want like angles everywhere and this and that.
You don't want a
That-
Civic SI.
Exactly. That thing looks super elegant, super nice.
It looks well equipped, good
Exactly.
lines, modern.
Exactly.
It's a 2.3 instead of a 2.0.
It's my power plant. It's an MZR, and it's
Yeah.
equipped for fun.
Yes, it's like 276 horsepower and 300 something foot-pounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Manual
you can get a DCT.
Manual transmission or DCT.
Yep.
Could you imagine
And
our,
that blue.
Could you-
Dude,
hey,
yeah, yeah.
could you
Oh,
imagine
that
our
blue.
platform with a dual clutch transmission?
I know, bro.
I would. If
Oh
his car
my
had a dual
God.
clutch in it, he would not be able to drive it because I would basically steal it from his work every day.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
I'd
That
be
would
out there
amazing.
going, God damn, just bring it back by 2. I want to go home.
Hey, I'm still super bummed that like we're not.
I'd
getting that every
basically
year.
park my car next to his, drop my keys on the ground, and take his car.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that thing get announced, I was like, oh my god, there's finally something I can trade the Speed 3 in for that I want.
Mhm.
And then I started reading the article, and I was like,
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it is one of those. It's beautiful. I love the lines of it. Thank you for bringing that up because I completely
oh yeah,
forgot about
I
that.
did too. It just buzzed in my head, and I figured I wanted to talk about it too because that car is amazing. I love that that platform, especially like, and then taking like the shape of like the Mazda 3 and making it like
Mhm.
that car looks awesome.
It
It
does.
really does.
It does.
I could definitely see myself driving whatever.
Mhm.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't because we don't get them.
I know.
25 years, buddy. 25 years.
Well, then that still makes me think about what if we go get a new Mazda 3, take his motor, put it in there,
Different, just like different aero, like not like over the top of like maybe
Yeah.
like a little lift kit.
and then take a dual clutch, let's say a Volkswagen, somehow get a door.
And then
We got it.
And then fake badge it.
Yeah,
We got it.
But we already covered fake badging, and we all kind of.
we don't have the fake badge. We create a badge. We
Make
didn't
our
cover
own badge.
create a badge.
We
Wow.
didn't cover
Yeah.
creative badge.
We'll call it
You found a loophole.
Jeff was already taken.
Oh, damn it.
Skippy. Fido.
Fido, there we go.
Fido. The Pints and Pistons Fido mobile.
Oh my god! So right now we're talking
Dude.
about the new Focus ST. if you
We're
just
gonna
came
make
in.
this.
Hold on. What was the full name of that car?
The Eagle Eye Hammer 2.
The Eagle Eye Hammer Thrust 2,
Yep.
AKA Jeff.
aka Jeff.
Jeff
With a G.
with a G. G off. Fucking G off.
Hey man, it's a Jeffrey, man.
Hey,
Jeffrey's cool.
Geoffrey.
My favorite thing about that, the teal paint. The
Yes.
teal
my
handwritten
God.
paint. Like
Yes.
just that, and just the way his handwriting is too, that was straight like 90s font.
Oh, it was
on that. And
fantastic.
I'm like, oh man, I need that as a badge.
Dude, we so with Peugeot, back to Peugeot, coming back to America, I'm really hoping it does bring the onset of more of a European style presence
Oh, yeah.
here.
Oh yeah. that'd
And
be good.
also want to mention too, on a side note, we're gonna touch on some Kia stuff. This is a side note of Kia stuff. The 2020 Kia Soul. It looks like somebody took a Land Rover Evoque and made it even smaller than it
Yeah.
already is.
Yeah.
Front wheel drive.
And front wheel drive.
Yeah.
And they have like this one like X-Line package, and it's like got bigger tires, and it's got like plastic fender trim and stuff, and roof racks, and the advertisements it driving like through the desert and
Front wheel drive.
front wheel drive.
Yeah.
So it's a front wheel drive wannabe road truck SUV model.
But then we hit the GTs.
Okay.
There's a GT model coming.
The Soul GT.
Ooh.
Turbocharged, 6-speed manual.
You get a twin center exit exhaust out of the rear, completely different interior that has like these, I don't know how to describe it. Like the door panels have like these cuts, like diamond cuts, almost looks 3D, and you can change the color behind it, and it makes it look like 3D cubes are coming off of it. And dual clutch option as well.
Ooh.
I'm not sold on the styling of the Soul yet.
No, I'm not digging it. I'm really
I
not.
feel I'm sorry, it's the company I work for. Hey.
But still, I mean,
Kind
even
of a misfire. Just
even if,
I mean, strictly in an aesthetic sense, it's not hitting me.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
and
not
even
down.
even approaching it from an outside view, you know, Kia is actually a really big up and coming company that's in a lot of today's mainstream automotive news, and
They're still the fastest growing car company in the world.
they are, and it's they really should be paid attention to. But like, I'm the same way though. Even from like an outside point, the soul, it's just I don't like they had a really big following, and I can understand the following. They had the right marketing, the right target group, and everything. This time around, it kind of seems like they were trying to make the soul more adult, and instead made it worse.
It's personal opinion, like I said. Some people may love it. It maybe.
I mean,
We're
they
the
are-
outsiders here. We're the car guys.
Well, as thinking of it from a mundane standpoint, it is a great runaround vehicle.
Oh, they are.
Listen, mechanically speaking, as far as a utility vehicle, those are.
You
If
get
I
a great
needed-
warranty. They're good cars. They're decent on gas. You got decent amount of room. It's not like a big car.
Yeah,
it's
but-
not like a crossover. It's still hatchback-ish more.
This brings up sort of a question, kind of a chicken and egg kind of question. Does Kia sell cars with warranties, or do they sell warranties with cars?
They sell warranties with cars.
Warranties with
We sell a warranty. It comes with a free car.
Yeah.
It's a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which means for 10 years, that car will be drivable.
And that's why I have a Forte.
The radio may quit working,
I
the
have
door
one.
locks will quit working, something like that, and it's not covered under the 100,000 miles. That's only 5 years, 60,000.
But the car will still be going down the road.
But
But
your motor, your trans,
motor,
Actually,
transmission,
your
wheel
bumper,
bearings.
that bumper to bumper was better than what my Mustang had.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
560.
bumper to bumper is still 560.
Yeah,
that was
which
5
ain't
years,
bad.
60,000 miles.
That's what my
Anything
car's
from front
powertrain
bumper to
was.
rear.
Yeah.
And that's where the Stinger came really into play with the more, luxury crowd and everything. He's like, okay, so I could go buy a BMW 3 Series, have the same specs as a Stinger, but I get way less of a
336?
warranty?
Yeah.
336 powertrain.
And I think that's where, I know from a car guy perspective, the Stinger isn't as pleasing as, the BMWs and other...
No.
Oh,
hold on,
it is. No, the Stinger's fantastic.
No. I mean, the
Driver's car.
the driver-oriented type deal.
That is a matter of opinion.
It is. It's driver-oriented.
And it is a driver-oriented
Mhm.
car. It's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you go into all the reviews of it, like car and driving and stuff like that, if you're thinking of it you're actually going to use this car either daily or a majority of the week and all that, compared to, let's say, an M3, a warranty like that will be a way more of a factor than getting a, like you said, 36,000 mile, 3 years.
Yeah.
Whatever,
That even brings us right into the Telluride in the room.
Oh, yeah.
We want to talk about the
Let's
Telluride,
talk about that Telluride.
which is new Kia's.
I know nothing about the Telluride, so I'm just going to sit back here.
It's Kia's new full-size SUV, and that kind of brings right into it's a very versatile, all-round, affordable vehicle with an amazing warranty and amazing equipment.
How's our volume on there?
I have it turned all the way down, so we don't have.
Can you hear it really quick so we can see? Sorry, guys, we're doing a test on the volume.
Can you hear it really quick? We can hear fine.
All right, good.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure we're still trying all this
So-
stuff out. We're trying to iron out bugs.
May I lead in with this?
Go
All right.
ahead.
New Telluride. It's our top line SUV from Kia, and aesthetically, that is one of the most pleasing vehicles Kia has ever built.
Oh yeah.
It does look good.
Oh,
it
they
really
looks
does.
like a Range Rover.
And they have
I
they have this color called Everlasting Silver.
Just this.
Well, like that brownish color that I've seen in the ads and all that. It's almost like a root beer-ish color.
On the plus side, though, it should be more reliable than they book.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm talking when you're looking at this car, it looks like $1 million. This car that's one of those you have arrived.
Exactly.
When you're
Yeah.
driving a Telluride.
You could.
But it's affordable. It's $35K.
You have a ride. Driving your Telluride. It rhymes.
I mean, this car
Kia, hire him.
It looks like a $70,000.
I was gonna say, speaking of 70,000, let's lay it down. Put a Telluride next to an Escalade, a base model Escalade next to a base model Telluride. You got 35 grand on the Telluride. $70 grand on the Escalade. The features you get in the Telluride are the same as the Escalade.
Yeah.
You get a better warranty with the Telluride. You're paying half the price, and it looks fucking better.
The best thing about that Telluride, though, and I mean, I've driven one now. I know what they drive like. You're driving a crossover SUV.
Yeah.
But the best part about this car is when you are driving it at 50 miles an hour.
Sorry, they couldn't hear that because of Deuce nozzle over there.
What I said was, you could have a conversation at this quiet level, and the person in the driver's seat or the passenger seat would be able to talk to you at this level. There's no road noise. There's nothing in that car. Now, for the people who couldn't hear that, what I said was, you can have a conversation at that level.
So basically, for the people that were driving the Mustang,
it's absolutely silent.
Yeah,
in that
John,
car.
for later on when you're like, what is he saying?
The NVH, or for those who don't know what that means, is the noise, vibration, and harshness. That is the smoothest riding new car I've ridden in 10 years.
Well, here's the kicker, too. They just started making them a few weeks ago.
Right. They just started manufacturing. We have 6 of them. We got 6 of them in.
Well,
We don't have them anymore. No, they're gone.
They're in what, Georgia? They're
in Georgia.
Yeah, they're being made in Georgia, and I give them props to that. They're being made there and all that.
An
But
American-made car.
I have to point out the one thing that cracks me up every time I see the commercials for it. When you see it going through the big mud puddle and water puddle, and the water's rolling across the hood, the first time we saw that, Sabrina's like, you can't do that in a Kia. And I'm like, no. Next time it came across, at the bottom in the fine print, it's all caps, too. Do not try this with your vehicle. This vehicle is equipped with a roof-mounted snorkel. Do not run your vehicle through this deep of water.
But, just know that, really, though, the rigidity and the sound detonation, even to the tires, they're actually using a pretty...
sound detonation?
The sound detonation, sorry, sound.
Sound detonation.
Sound detonation. The tires they use on these are Pirelli Scorpios, or Scorpions.
Yeah. Scorpion LTs.
They're actually a really affordable tire, and they really give that vehicle a nice ride. And now, the seats.
Oh, man.
Okay, so the way it's set up like Land Rover-esque, actually. Like, it's like captain seating. You got, the 2 front, and then you got 2 buckets in the middle.
So there's 2 buckets in the middle, and then the third
2 buckets in the middle, and then the third row.
Okay.
Are the 2 buckets in the middle slightly higher than the
No, we're not like a Discovery where we have the inclined roof and you're
And
higher
so
up.
that-
So not theater seating.
No, not theater
That was
seating.
my favorite thing about the Xterra.
Same. That was my favorite thing. It was so cool.
Oh,
Well, you would like it because anything that makes you feel taller is good.
I know, but it was so much because you felt more in conversation. Well, anyway, so go ahead.
But here's the deal. So you got you're loading up, all right? You just got your $35,000 SUV. You can't afford any other SUV for that price with that equipment and everything, and you're gonna load it up with people. There's a button, and this even on the base model. You push this button on the bucket seat in the second row. It folds forward and scoots forward for the person to get in the back. That's fantastic. On both sides, it does that. You just press a freaking button, it goes bloop, bloop, goes forward.
How's it do that again?
Bloop, bloop. And then through the back, they have buttons in the very far back that put the seats all the way down and fold them and scoot them forward so you can load stuff in the back. And 10 USB ports.
Yep.
10 USB ports.
There is a USB port for every single seat.
I cannot wait to see what that looks like.
It's got shit floating in the bottom of it.
That's probably a little bit of excess yeast. You just drink that shit. It's like Blue Moon.
No, I was just looking at it. Sorry.
It's like a Blue Moon.
Tastes good. And on top of that, 3rd row seating. Most SUVs like that, the crossover SUVs that have 3rd row seats, the 3rd row is there for children.
Yeah.
This 3rd row seat.
No, I will say, in the back of Jason Liu's Acadia, it
fits you really well, even when you're laying down.
I know you hopped in one.
I hopped in the very back and jumped in the 3rd row seat and sat down and locked the seat in. I had room. I'm 5'7".
I hopped in the back of one too, and I was the same way.
Now,
I'm not
the 3rd rows up. How's the cargo space in the back?
Holy crap, huge!
Because that's the thing with the Acadia was you put the 3rd row up and it goes back to, but Focus has more.
No, it's actually really.
Line.
Yeah, it's huge, dude.
The seats almost fold flat, so
it's a bed
all the way through.
It's
a bed. It's a truck bed back there.
And on the top on the higher models, the blind spot detection system they have
Oh,
is
it's so
absolutely
cool.
revolutionary.
Now on that, does it throw off a the laser? Because the
actually-
Honda Odysseys.
No, Honda's Acuras
Yeah.
are the worst for radar detectors. I was next to a new Ridgeline truck today, and it was literally switching between like an instant on K-band signal and an instant on KA-band signal. It was like driving next to a damn highway patrol.
What this one does is, obviously, you'll have the light on the mirror, and if you're like, all right, I'm going to switch lanes anyway, screw that light.
Which I was going to say, because 3 weeks after people have these cars, they just ignore the lights and warnings and drive like idiots anyway.
So the cluster's set out to have, it has 2 gauges and then an LCD or LED, it's an LED screen in the middle about this big.
Okay.
Say you
Yeah,
flip on,
display.
say you flip on the left blinker, a camera lights up and shows a picture right there of what's right there in your blind spot.
Now, wait a minute, is this on this?
It's on the cluster. It's on the cluster.
In between the 2 gauges, the cluster is a TV screen. So when you hit
you have yet another screen with other shit to pull drivers' eyes off the road.
Yes.
well, it's a blind spot camera. Though.
It's only when the
But your blind spot is now going from the road which you're driving on to there, going like this.
Well, it's for when you're driving down the highway.
But I rammed a fucking guy in a motorcycle in front of me.
Well, when you're driving down the highway, you flip on your blinker to change lanes. It's a lane change camera, is what it is. And you change, you flip on your blinker. You can glance down and see if there's anything in your blind spot that you couldn't see in your mirror.
You know what? My car has a thing that lets me see in my blind spot when I flip my blinker to change lanes.
It's called my head.
It's called my fucking head.
I understand that.
It is a fully integrated biomechanical system that has been
We
honed
lost somebody
over
because of that.
Let me break in there, though.
over millennia.
I have to pigeonhole you here. Okay, my mom had a stroke in 2001, and then she had another stroke in 2003. And she had carotid artery surgery, and she cannot turn her neck as far as most people can. She can turn about that far. So her being able to go, my blind spot's clear, and be able to get over.
So could she use a side mirror?
But it's more than what you can see on the side.
It's basically it's like a double check.
Fisheye lens.
Just move your mirror out slightly.
It's a fisheye lens mounted on the bottom of the mirror. So that's the view it has, but it's not blocked and it's not limited by the size of the mirror. It's a wide angle lens.
Yeah, it's like a double check factor, basically.
Right. It's an extra feature.
I just have a problem with all of these things because it makes people shittier drivers.
And I agree with you there to a certain extent. This is one that makes people less of a shitty driver.
Oh, and by the way, might I mention, plenty of power, actually.
Yes. 3.8 liter V6.
295 horsepower.
How much does this thing weigh?
9 tons.
No. I don't know the actual.
I was going to say hi to the other person I joined, but they
Hi,
said,
other
fuck
person.
you.
Oh, it's just over.
It's just Brian watching right now.
Just over 4,000 pounds.
Well,
There's one person watching.
I'm logged in as us.
Oh, okay.
So we got one viewer in there somewhere.
Hey, one person that's actually watching. Say hi.
Hey, person who's watching, hi.
Oh, we ready for another beer?
If you say hi in the next 5 seconds, you get a thumbs up.
Hey!
Cracker Jack Grease Monkey.
It's Will.
Will?
It's Will.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Thanks, Will. You
That
made our
was
night.
great. He said, yo.
You made our night.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, that's the Kia Telluride, and I'm really happy with how that ended up coming out.
Well,
I had
tell you what.
I had
time
my
for another beer.
Yes, sir.
I had
It's
my
tell you beer time.
Tell you
Shit,
beer.
I left those in the freezer.
I had my
They ought to be chilly then.
I had my reservations about it because it wasn't a full-framed, full-sized SUV. It was a crossover.
If Honda
They did it right.
If Honda can build a Ridgeline,
Right. They did it right.
No,
it's
perfect. And like I said, actually, it's one of those SUVs too. That's like the nice thing about it is it's affordable to people who actually need SUVs.
right.
It's not telling that person who actually is in need of owning an SUV, hey, there's a big price tag attached. You can't afford it, and the warranty sucks.
you know,
It's not like that.
speaking of price tags and stuff, on the way here, I stopped off at our local Ford dealership because they do have a new Ranger on the lot.
Oh yeah.
It is a XLT 4-door, 4-wheel drive, 36 grand. However, the F-150 standard cab, standard box 2.7 EcoBoost V6 truck that was sitting next to it, also an XLT trim, was $41,000.
Yep.
Advantage Ranger.
The devil.
Do you know what the
He did.
new Expedition is going for?
No.
Oh!
Are we touching six figure?
$80,000.
Close it up on
80.
You're getting
80
really.
grand?
That's for the mid-range model.
Oh,
The
you
fully
dirty
loaded
little
model?
freak.
I love this one. Brian's like, hey, I got you one. And I'm like, this is what I love. Pretty much anything and everything that Dude Claw does.
If
you
is my
wanted-
favorite.
If you want the fully loaded balls to the wall Expedition with every last feature and every last little option box ticked,
If I open
You'd
up the door,
be-
does it go balls to the wall? Man.
it'll be
Hey man,
right
if the
at
class
6
accepts,
figures.
Oh yeah.
No,
The
that's not
platinum
okay. If I'm spending 6 figures on that, I'm gonna get a slightly used Porsche Macan. No, and I'm not even gonna spend anywhere near 6 figures doing that.
if I'm spending six
Hey,
figures on a
this
car,
alien brew. Did you bring? Oh, you brought it.
Yeah.
if I'm spending 6 figures on a car, it better come with a hooker and a pound of coke.
So
Nice shot.
I have to
For
say,
6 figures, it better have 5 pounds of coke in the bag.
for 6 figures,
Bro, like.
I've had this one before.
What, the hookers or the coke?
Dude Claw got turned on to me
Oh, this is dark.
by my brother-in-law. It is a up north company that had just recently, in the last like 2 years, come down to Florida. For Pete's sake, the Sweet Baby Jesus and that the same ones. This one, if you like Samoans, the Girl Scout cookies, that's this.
Yeah, and it's gonna be backwards, but
Yeah,
this
it's
is-
gonna be backwards.
it's Duclaw. It's DUCLAW. Dirty little freak. They're out of Baltimore.
Oh, it had a little bit of
dirty
a
little
prism on the top of the glass.
A
as I was
prism.
pouring it. Little prismatic
Ooh,
action.
we're-
So there's a little.
Okay,
prism there.
there's 3 people in here. We need all of you to say hi.
Say hi and you get a thumbs up. No, say hi and you get a cheers. 5 seconds.
Come
Go.
on, all of you.
Say hi and you get a
Let's
cheers.
go.
You come on. You got to get the cheers with us.
Come on.
Come on.
Got it.
Do it.
Come on.
got it.
Flex
Do
your
it,
thumbs.
do it, do it,
Get
do
your
it,
keyboard
do it,
going.
do it,
Come on,
do it,
say
do it,
hi.
do it, do it.
Say hi.
Do
Do
it.
it. Do it.
Waiting.
Do it.
One of you?
Nobody.
Anyone?
No cheers then.
Bueller.
Nope.
Y'all suck.
Bueller.
Welcome to our fan base.
Fucking.
Hey! Have to say so. Slim BW bus complete with a 30 or I can't.
I know that van. I know the one he's talking about. It's from the shop next to Les.
Oh, yeah, Demon.
Demon.
Yeah, Demon.
Motorsports.
Yes.
Oh, Ryan Lother.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Ryan.
Hey, he did all the work on my Cobra.
Yeah, Ryan is a pretty innovative human being.
And his wife can weld awesomely
Yes,
too.
she can. Anyway, fuck everybody for not saying anything. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're having beer.
I already drank some because I fucking love this shit.
Woo!
That beer is awesome.
That's not bad.
Wait a minute. I thought I got Duclaw, not Hawaiian Lion.
That's good. That's Hawaiian Lion. Oh man, the
Pretty much.
aftertaste is hitting.
And no, it's a little more toasted than Hawaiian Lion.
The coconut side of it is a lot more the toasty. Yeah, toasty on that.
But
than the Hawaiian
imagine
Lion.
taking a Samoan and eating it.
I've never eaten a Samoan because
Oh,
I don't
it
like
tastes-
because I don't like the friggin' coconut texture.
I hate the texture of coconut. I'm with you.
I don't eat Samoans because I'm not a cannibal, but that's just me.
I fucking love Samoan.
Me, you, and Tallahassee. I hate coconut. The texture, not the taste.
Exactly.
So yeah, this shit's good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, the color.
It's got nice. Yeah, it does
look
have
at
a
it
nice
in the
color to
light.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
I'm coming, guys.
It's like a deep red,
it's almost purple.
almost.
See that shit?
Nice caramel to it.
Oh, we gotta do the Wayne's World close up. Whoa!
It's Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
Sorry, that's it.
Might be a copyright mark.
Yeah, I might have just fucked up there.
Yeah, nice going.
So,
Blaine's World. Blaine's World.
Nice going. Swirl it in. Dollar back.
anyway, since we run out of shit to talk
No,
about,
we didn't. I still have another topic.
what do you got?
Bring it on.
So you spend $60,000 on a new Supra because you're a fanboy, and
Ah.
you're like, "Hey,
Wait a minute, in the Magnus style with the BMW underpinnings and the Toyota badges?
No, it's a
Pretty
Supra.
much.
It's a Supra, bro.
So you're like, hey, this 336 whatever horsepower, fuck this. I want a 2J. Which makes less horsepower. So I'm gonna go and spend. I didn't read the article to know the amount of money, but I'm gonna say probably $20,000 to $30,000. You can get a full setup that makes it to where you can swap a 2J into it. But it's one of those things. Why the hell would you take a straight six that has the same amount of horsepower and swap it in with another one that you have to spend a crazy amount of money to actually make it good? 2Js aren't that great. Fight me.
Nobody go. Nobody go. Nobody go. Wait. From CX Racing, which is an eBay China company.
So
It'll be fine.
It's a kit that allows you to swap a 2J into the Supra, except it doesn't because it's by CX Racing, which means you'll try to bolt the subframe into the car and it won't line up.
Yeah.
And then you'll modify the frame of the car to make it bolt up, and then you'll go to drop the motor onto the cradle and it won't line up.
But it comes with two choo-choo ching bongs from China.
But and as well, and then by the time you're done, you're gonna be like going to leave a review and be like, oh well, they're just a China company. I shouldn't be too mean to them, and leave a regular review and not help the world.
Right.
Friends don't let friends buy eBay China parts.
No, it's one of those.
But still, why? Why the hell would you do that kind of thing?
Exactly. It's one of those. Like,
Will's like, what could go wrong?
It'll
be fine, Will.
People, like,
Send it.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm getting so much hate on this, and I'm just throwing it out there. I don't get why people are dissing the new Supra as much as they are, because it doesn't live up to the MK4 standards. Look at the MK4 in its own.
It wasn't a sports car. It was a GT car.
it was a GT car.
Hold on. I have to steal this from you. The MK4 Supra wasn't that good.
Exactly.
Prove me wrong.
That's what I
changed my
fucking said. That's what I said last time. But it's one of those you go and they're like, oh well, you can make all this power. Yeah, you gotta spend like 40, 50 grand to make that power.
Yeah.
Like,
And then it blows up on the dyno.
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
And then you
yes,
have to
you
spend
can
it
make
again.
1,000 horsepower.
And
And then it
all
blows
that
up
on
on
there.
the dyno again.
But it's one of those, you just bought a $50,000 car because you idiots are making a 95 Supra $50,000. So you spend $50,000 to make it have 1,000 horsepower.
Well,
now you
It's
get
the
100.
Fast and the Furious tax.
I was
right?
gonna say it's not. Here's what you do. You stick the Supra in a good enough movie, the new one, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, MK5, bro." Oh, and it's just gonna go right after that.
So that'll be like Furious 19?
Something like
Probably.
that.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
But it's one of those.
The Fate.
The motor that's in the new one.
Furious
is a
of the Fateful
good
of the Nine.
motor. It really is a good motor. It makes pretty much the same power, if I think a little bit more than what a 2J did.
It did.
MK4, and it weighs a little bit less, I think.
Yeah.
And when you think about a MK4 when it came out, cost in today's money, I think it was like 45
There
or
was-
47 is what we figured
When
out.
we had the
talked about
Toyota,
that.
when we had the Toyota,
Well, yeah, no,
had
we
the Toyota-
talked about this.
when
And
we
it
had
was
the
like
Team Toyota that
40
was up here, the Toyota dealership, they had gotten an NA Supra. I don't even remember what the actual price was of the car. I just remember that the sticker price with the dealer addendum on it was almost 60 grand.
and that was back in 94, 95.
1993, 1994. I was like, and that was, like I said, that was an NA car.
Exactly.
That was not a
So
twin turbo
you figure
car.
it out. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's so expensive." You're paying that price for a 25-year-old car at that point. Like,
Well, I mean,
why?
Well, the thing is, all cars have gotten more expensive for
Exactly.
a variety of reasons.
Oh,
And
definitely.
it's not just the manufacturer. I mean, you've got government mandates for safety equipment that drive costs up, also increases weight.
I'm not seconding you on that.
Drop in currency value from then to now. I mean, if you go by using inflation calculator, you can see that for what it is.
but it's one of those where I don't get why it's getting that much flack. Like, yes, I understand it's a co-team thing,
See, like,
But it's
look
not
at
a bad car.
Look at the BRZ GT86,
Yeah.
whatever thing.
Which we love.
We
which
love
the
that. Yes,
whole community
it was
loves.
a Toyota with a Subaru motor in it. No one gave a shit. We were so excited that Toyota had a front engine rear-wheel drive
well,
two-seater.
our Toyota didn't have one when we went to drive.
I know
that
that
day.
was bullshit.
No, but my point is about that is just get the fuck over it. Be happy. At
Exactly.
least they're doing it.
It
At
looks
least
good.
they're doing it.
It
Well,
looks
They
good.
finally gave us the dragons. Can we just like
I was
the
gonna say,
dragons?
didn't I pretty much sum it up as at least there's another sports car on the market?
And that's the
Yeah.
thing.
And look at it.
And guys, I know we talked about this like 1-2 I don't remember when it was.
It was a while back.
But still, it needed to be said again because the amount of shit I'm seeing on the internet is just one of those like.
Although, but I also think my comment was the first person that actually brought out a 2J swapped, or if they had brought out a 2J swapped within a week of the car hitting the showroom floor,
Yeah.
they would have been a hero. Just because.
Just
But
Jay
because.
swapping it in the dealership
Yeah,
parking lot.
But
Yeah.
it's one of those when you
Yeah, then
look
of course
at
they would be in competition with the people who are going to LS swap one.
when you look at the 2J as a motor, not like the Super, but just as a motor, there is plenty of other cars in the Toyota lineup that come standard with the 2J that are so much better than the Supra.
That are better at what they're supposed to do
Exactly.
than the Supra was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
SC300, aka Soarer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
great luxury cruiser
The
car.
what was it? Was it
The
Crown?
IS300, the IS300.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
and
IS300.
the
IS.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it wasn't. Yes, it wasn't.
It wasn't
turbo,
turbo,
but still, the Altezza
And,
is still
and
really
NA
good.
2Js are still pretty peppy.
Yes,
They are pretty
they're
freaking
still
peppy.
200 and I think 20.
Yeah, and they still
25,
make
which-
nice noises.
and
Yeah.
they make nice torque.
Exactly, like that's
Anything
the
that
thing.
came with a
Yes,
straight six.
yes,
was
it's
great.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah, all this talk,
I'm getting,
all this straight six talk makes me miss my old Datsuns.
I know it makes me miss my truck. How's my truck doing?
His
Doing
truck is doing
great.
awesome. His
That's
truck,
good.
It just got new tires.
Yeah,
Bro, you should see him 30.
12 years.
You should see them. They look good. The truck looks so aggressive.
It went truck. It went full blown truck.
He put some big tires on it.
I put 31, 10, 50, 15s on it.
No,
But-
you have to see it though.
they look proper,
Well, it was a factory tire option with that truck.
and they're still
So
on
you know what?
they're still on the factory wheels.
That's something I
Are they
wanted to
white letter?
actually.
They
Do
will
you
be.
realize that is the first
They
time
will be.
since 2000 that truck has not had white letter tires?
But
on
I'm
it?
going to get the paint marker.
I was going to say
I'm gonna
that
white
truck
letter
has
the
always
tires.
had white letter tires.
Because it looks better
Always.
with white letter.
Yes, it does.
That's something though that I wanted to bring up. That would only take a couple minutes before we do our bring a trailer segment. Current events.
Well,
I want-
hey, just to let you know, we still got plenty of time, and we can probably throw in a couple more topics. Like what we
Yeah,
True.
Well, I mean, you wanted to talk about the truck. I've actually.
Well,
That's why I wanted to do current
He's hanging,
events.
He's hanging.
Well, that's why I wanted to do current events.
Oh yeah, because I got a couple things.
I want to know everybody for who's watching now and future streamers. I want to know what you guys are up to, what projects you're working on, and everything. And we're going to talk about what we're up to with our vehicles or whatever else that we want to get
We
up
have a lot. We're about to have a lot going on. Tax season.
Right? It's Carhartt season.
Yes.
to. So I think we'll start with the truck. As you guys know, the truck has been in the Pints and Pistons family since we started with Mike.
It's been in our family. Well,
It's been in
Sabrina's
his family.
for 18 years.
Yeah, and it's an F-150, and recently Chris has acquired it. So Chris,
I couldn't think of a better person to buy.
All right,
it.
so first things first, I've come up with a name for the truck.
We always call it family tradition.
Well, because it's a project truck for me. It's something that I'm going to be driving and fixing at the same time, and I've come up with a good name for it. Project Long Haul.
Ooh.
I like it.
Because it's my daily driver,
How many miles run it now?
206,000
Yep.
miles.
Can
Which-
confirm. Name applies.
yeah,
It is a 1995 Ford F-150 short
XLT.
cab, short bed, XLT package.
digital
And the
odometer,
4
Dual
point
tank.
dual tank.
Well, they all had the dual tanks.
No.
No, they actually all didn't.
No.
They didn't all have the
No,
dual tank
they
system.
did not.
Really?
And
That
those
was an
mirrors,
option.
those mirrors too are
And those-
unicorn.
Yes. That,
Okay.
And it also does not have the mirrors the big metal
No,
mirrors
it's like the ones that
Well,
come off the
that's,
doors.
I want to talk about that.
Sorry,
It's-
sorry.
it's
Now
a
there's
95.
Basically like the lightning mirrors.
Now
Yeah.
here's where this truck is an oddity and why I loved this truck so much when I first saw it. It's an XLT package with power windows, power door locks, power mirrors.
Does it have cruise?
It has cruise control.
I don't know if it works.
It does work.
Ah,
works
never used
perfectly.
it. Never used it.
Works absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with that truck.
AC works great. You're welcome.
AC works perfectly. Everything on this truck works perfectly. It has 206,000 miles.
And it's the perfect color combo.
The reason this truck is so weird is that it's a fully loaded truck with the 4.9 liter straight six.
That is not weird. People would rather have, like when they were ordering it, you would, if you were doing more.
That's
No.
That's the motor you would want.
If the 4.9 liter is not a rarity, but being in a fully loaded truck like that,
That
is.
means that somebody ordered it that
and
way.
a standard cab, standard bed truck.
No, that's where most of the 4.9s live.
No, but that being an XLT.
Right.
Yeah.
Being a short cab, short bed,
I was gonna say
but
because
fully loaded like
mostly
that.
they were the work trucks or the
Yeah.
XLs.
Right.
LTs.
You found them in LTs all the time, but to find an XLT package 4.9 liter truck
In a short box.
in a short box,
Oh,
man. and that's on camera too. So I fell in love with this truck when I first saw it. This was
Thank you,
before I started hanging out with Mike. This was, 2 years ago. He posted it on Facebook when he was washing it out the front yard. And I went, "Oh, you get a new truck?" And he's like, "No, it's not really mine. It's family members, but I'm washing it for him." And I was like, "That truck is awesome." And here we are now. I own it because I found out they were selling it and went, "I have to have it. It's mine."
Sold
Now,
it even
what-
S10 to get
Now, hold on. I want to emphasize on that. Did I told you the story about the random guy that pulled into the yard?
Yes,
2
you
days.
did.
Okay, well, Pints and Pistons World. 2 days. Now we sold that truck on Tuesday. Thursday, I'm out washing the Focus in the yard. All of a sudden, this Nissan work truck slams on the brakes and comes around the corner, locking up his brakes, pulls into the yard, and this big dude, he's like 2 inches taller than Brian, big dude, almost like
He
Jason,
must have thought he was a giant.
comes out and he's like, he didn't come out saying that, but still, he comes out and he's like, "Did you sell a truck?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Hold on." And he introduced himself, told every guy's name, it happens, and all that. He's like, "Did you sell your truck?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we just sold it on Tuesday." He's like, "Shit." He's like, "I've been driving by for the last 4 months and have been looking at that truck every single day and have been wanting to stop in and ask if you wanted to sell it." I'm like, "You should have stopped." We were seriously, Monday we thought about selling it. Tuesday a friend bought it. He's like, "Damn it." Well, he starts talking to me. He is a second owner that he has had for 30-something years, since 1981, of a 68 GT350 convertible
Oh,
that he
Dang.
bought off of the original owner.
Is it green?
That's the one that showed up in my yard. Okay.
I've seen that car.
A 68 GT350 convertible he bought off of an elderly lady in 1981 whose husband bought it brand new. They drove it around as their daily driver in Orlando. Her husband passed away. She drove it around for a couple more years. She just didn't want it anymore. She sold it. He bought it and has had it ever since. It's original paint, original interior. It's got like scratches and all that on it, but it is original paint, original interior, original everything.
But not a queen, a legit user.
No.
Yeah, I've seen
And
the
it's
car.
one of those. All of a sudden, the other day, we're sitting on the couch. I'm playing Xbox. I'm just doing that. It was Sunday. All of a sudden, I hear, "Rah, rah." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Look out the window. There's a 68 GT350 Shelby in my driveway with a guy with a huge smile. I'm trying to find slippers and all that go outside. He's like, "I figured you want to have a $100,000 car parked in your yard." I'm like, "Ah!"
Yeah, Mike will,
Dude is
Mike will
super-
absolutely go for slippers because his little bitch feet can't go
Uh,
outside.
dude was super nice, awesome. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but I know you live 3 streets down. I know every single car you have, and I know the details on your cars, but I can't remember your
Stalker
name.
much?
It's every car guy's thing. We never remember people's names.
Yeah,
but
the
we
guy
know-
who drives the GT350.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, this and I got the like feeling the seats and all that, they are original. Like everything in that car is original, and you know what? The clock still works.
Damn,
That's
that's
still
impressive.
works. And that thing, like it's what I would want. Forget a trailer. Like it's still a trailer queen, but still it's.
No, it's just not daily driven
Yeah.
anymore.
But it's nice. So, but your truck could have gone sit next to a 68 GT 350. That's all original.
I'm sorry that the truck doesn't get to park next to that,
I know.
but I'm happy that truck parks in my driveway.
I'm happy it parks in your driveway too. But I just thought it was a funny story because that dude just all of a sudden randomly shows up in my yard with a $100,000 car, and it's just like, yeah, I wanted to buy your truck. I'm like,
now I feel bad because I could have sold it to him for like $5.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and another rare occurrence of I've spotted sort of a unicorn around the county before. It was a bone stock FC Turbo 2.
And
No oil smoke, no apex seals coming out of the back of it.
The red one?
The red one.
With the old guy?
Mike finally saw it the other day.
Passing by his road, I went to go get pizza for the kids at work.
He lives in Pine Ridge somewhere.
Yeah, and that thing, he was toting along, and he was a smiling. And I'm like,
oh, that car is so great.
Perfect.
Yeah, here's the thing. There's another unicorn floating around the county that I've spotted a couple of times. Always on 486, but I haven't really seen it lately. A Mark II Supra in white. Ridiculously clean, completely stock.
Also, the S13 hatch with the front garage.
The red one?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that old lady at Publix once.
I saw 2 this past week, just driving around there in Crystal River, test driving cars. First one I saw right in front of my dealership on Fort Island Trail, and it was a 90s Geo Metro in that electric yellow that they did, that bright yellow.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Boy, I've seen that when it's like mint, right?
Yeah.
Mint.
Yeah.
Like factory mint on this car. Convertible.
Yep.
Oh.
I know which one you're talking. And it has.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's that yellow.
Yeah, with the black top.
Like the only thing that is missing from this car is like
Pepsi
3
Clear?
teenage girls drinking Pepsi Clear with big hair and bright clothing. And you are straight out of an early 90s movie.
What's the other one you
Like,
saw?
The other one was a dark green Chrysler LeBaron. Once again, super clean, like brand new car clean. I just saw it yet today in front of
Me and him just made eye contact. We can beat that.
I'll give you the
Wendy's in
honors
Crystal
for this.
River.
Yeah. Now,
Go
I know
ahead.
we're trying to. Me and him, I forgot where we were coming back from. We were coming back through here. We were driving through the graveyard. It was like at 84, 85. It was an early one. LeBaron, convertible,
Wood grain sides.
the wood grain fixtures.
And
And
they were
all original, not warped, all the same color. The old lady behind it, steering wheel.
straight up like
Just steering
Like-
wheel,
okay,
steering wheel,
yeah.
seriously, knuckles.
like
Yes.
when you think about the caricature of the blue-haired old lady driving,
That's
like
who it was.
this, that's who it was.
And you know what? That thing looked like it just rolled off the showroom. Like it probably had never been washed. Has always
There's
been.
actually,
It goes to the store and back. That's it.
There's actually on this side of the county, there's a couple of Cressida wagons that show up from time to time.
Yeah, there's
Down the road. There's down the road.
There's a silver one.
Love those cars.
There's also a brown one.
Have you-
Oh! Facebook Marketplace right now. 1979 Toyota Cressida wagon, wood grain for sale. Automatic, $1,500.
Damn.
Sorry,
Have you
sorry.
guys-
I swirled.
You're fine. Have you guys ever seen a Chrysler LeBaron TC Maserati?
Yeah,
Yes.
it goes up to cruisers all the time.
We had one.
He tries to sell it for $40,000.
We had one traded in
It's the
once.
Maserati.
We had one traded in once.
They're horrible.
Oh, terrible. But anyway, no current events. Do you have,
Okay,
do you have
so
any
Brian,
current events?
sorry, yeah.
No.
Yes, you do.
What?
You're working on my project.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to fix his Marshall lights. Got that.
The
going.
one.
The one. Got that going.
Did you ever message that guy?
No, because by the time I got Buddy, I totally forgot about it. And
You
I
should
want him
message
to.
him.
I want him
He
to.
said he had a pile of them.
I want him to fix this, and if he can't fix it, then I'll message him.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I have come up with a fix idea. How to shoot it mainly. which means I have to clean up my workbench. And I'm busy.
I've got my 2, 3 fucking things I'm doing. I got the truck. I have and for those of you who don't know, I have an 82 Chevrolet C20 Scottsdale, which is my semi-rarity of my truck because it's a Scottsdale with the work truck package. So it has a 350 with no AC, but it's a Scottsdale 3/4 ton.
Patient 0 for square wheel arches.
Yep. But anyway, I'm putting a whole new ignition system in it because it runs like absolute crap. And it was sitting in a field for 6 years. I've been doing a bunch of body work on it. So I have everything new for the ignition system and a carburetor rebuild kit to rebuild the Holly on it. And then I have my wife's FC that we've been working on.
Wait, you're actually working on it?
Yeah.
What worked?
That thing's been in your garage.
The last time I saw it, it had
years.
the 350 from your old truck dropped in the frame.
No. So we had.
I did that. I did that. He's like, where you put it? I'm like, pop the hood, let's go.
We've been working out mapping the rear quarters, and we have somebody doing fiberglass work on the front and rear quarters for the wide body.
Same dude that's been doing the
truck. Yes,
he's doing good work. Hey, I gotta say, your RX-7 fenders now going to rear quarters of that truck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's good use of spare metal.
Oh, definitely. Because I couldn't get rid of the stuff, so I figured I'd get rid of it.
Hey.
And then
well, you didn't get rid of it. You put it to use.
You upcycled it.
Exactly.
At least it's not going to be another beer can. It is actually going back.
Well, it wouldn't be a beer can because.
Well, but still, it's one of those. It is back on a car where it belongs.
It didn't become a
Kia. And then my
it became a sort of semi-shitbox Scottsdale.
Kind of. Then I've been chasing a problem with my Mazda Speed 3. I still haven't found the problem. I got one more thing I got to try that Chris and I discovered the other day, but I'm getting a 2 lean code. I've been chasing it forever with my Speed 3. And it's causing the car to run mega rich because the ECU is trying to overcompensate for it running lean. And it's kicking a check engine light, which we got a few more things that I want to try. So far, I've checked for vacuum leaks. I replaced one gasket, replaced the secondary O2 sensor and the map sensor, and I still have this code. So Chris and I found a hose that was kind of split on the intake where the recycle pipe comes out, which I run my blow-off valve vent atmosphere. The recycle hose has got a massive slit in it, but it's after the coupler, but kind of like goes into it,
Definitely.
I'm wondering if it's taking in unmetered air right there, so I just have to get a new hose and I put my block-off bung in it.
Put definitely on it, see if that works.
Dude, it makes the car run like absolute shit, and I get instead of getting the whopping 18 miles a gallon I'm getting 16.
I get 26.6.
The Speed 3 from the factory does not get good gas mileage.
I get 26.6.
I am lucky if I ever get that. Including with the occasional, I want to hear my blow-off valve and miles per gallon equaling wheel spin.
Even with that, I get 26.6.
Wheel spin, and he has better tires than
I know. Well, I was down in Mexico today, and somebody tried being a V6 Camaro.
And you lost because
that's you.
No. I put a bus on him and
So you weren't Dylan that got beat by Trevor's 300Z?
Okay, so
$10,000.
Okay, off topic. To pick on Dylan now. When I'm watching him race, and he went. I'm yelling shift. Like he's not spinning anymore. He's maxed out, and he's just bouncing off rev limiter.
My thing is I told everybody, don't race at IFL. They don't prep the track like they should, especially at Gainesville.
We're the first event on the concrete too.
Exactly.
Nobody hooked.
Exactly.
I don't know how Kessel hooked. I don't know how Kessel hooked. But we had an RX-8. This poor guy.
I saw it. He went through 3 years. Before 100.
He could not get under a 17 the whole day because he just spun.
Yeah.
He ran.
What was his 60 foot?
It was bad.
It was terrible.
First of all, he was pedaling. He was trying. He was trying.
Was his 60 foot in the threes?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
he was trying. You could hear him.
And to dial back on that, it's a Renesis-powered RX-8 that made it to the track under its own power without smoking.
Props to him. Props.
He ran all day too, and I felt so bad for the guy because
Stock engine or rebuild?
No,
I
probably three.
I
three
never
engines later.
I never actually talked to the guy, but it had an exhaust on it. It was really loud and it shot fireballs, but I don't know what else was done to it.
Spinning Doritos.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, there are oil mods you can do to the Renesis motor to make them live, but
there was 2 arc states there. There was him and that guy. That was the only 2 rotary powered cars racing. The only other rotary car was a guy, that guy at the car show. Which then, right after him, Suzuki Samurai pulled in, and it was, and I know we go balls to the wall. We don't care. I'm not being racist though, but it was a Puerto Rican guy driving it with a Puerto Rican flag. I was really
Did it have
hoping.
rotary in it?
No, I was really hoping it was rotary swap.
The last time I saw one like that, it didn't have a rotary swap.
Well, he was in the show. It was a bone stock Samurai with only 50,000 original miles on
Oh shit!
it. Yeah.
And it wasn't like off-roaded to a T.
No, 100%
Because
bone
that's
stock.
the thing that you know and see. That
yeah.
or a Geo Metro with.
There was a couple of
not the
those.
Metro
What do those look
Tracker.
like stock?
I don't
Dude,
know.
so
I really
I've
don't
never
know.
seen
I've
one.
never
Dude,
seen
there's
one.
a
stock.
guy-
there's a guy around here that's got a 93 Kia, whatever the smallest.
Sportage. That he
White.
brings the cruisers and the
PJ.
shows.
White.
That's PJ.
Yes, I've worked on
we
that.
worked
car.
on that
I put
car.
the rear diff in that car.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's got over.
That thing is retarded clean.
Dude, he's got
And here's-
T-shirts that say PG on it with the Sportage, dude.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, then I guess he really is like super into that vehicle.
He is.
Okay, because when we judged the show where that thing was at, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, either this guy is really into his Sportage, or he's doing this with the Kia just to troll all of the classic car people.
No, that's his baby, and it's
And-
got over 100,000 miles on it too.
In some respects, I'm a little disappointed because I was really hoping he was doing that to troll the old guy classic car people who kind of walk around with a stick up their ass.
No, definitely not.
I got big things that I'm doing.
Current events for Michael, everybody.
I got y'all have seen what's in the back of the Focus.
Yeah.
I
I'm
got.
not even sure that thing will fit in the 86.
We're gonna make it fit in the 86. I got a lot of things that go
He
now.
got
Again, tax season has hit. So to put into perspective what is happening, I got a whole shock and strut kit for the 86. So I'm finally getting rid of the original shocks and struts, which are worn the hell out, which is why I probably get seasick in the car.
Thanks for sharing your story, Dan.
You're welcome.
That'll be here either Monday or Tuesday. And then as I'm ordering it, one of our buddies that me and Brian know sent me a message saying, hey, he's also got a Fox body in it.
I got Fox body stuff.
He's like, I got front and rear sway bars. Would you like them? I'm like, yeah, sure. How much? He's like, we can have them. Just I'm not using them. I can't use them. Yada yada yada.
Make them not be in.
Exactly.
Make them not be on a shelf in my garage.
So I'm like, okay. I get there. The stock replacement front and rear sway bars. The front sway bar,
sway bar is
3
almost
times the size of the stock sway bar in the 86 now.
It's damn near the
seriously
diameter of
that
the spring and
size.
soda can.
The
beer
thing
can.
is huge. The rear sway bar that
Is an Adco. It's not a Bolton. It's not a
an
Bolton
ad-
Fox
it's
body car.
what I consider what I say
This is
is
an
an
add-on.
adder bar.
It's
so-
from Adco.
You got the stock
I
sway bar.
ended up looking up the part number on the bag and found it at Summit Racing, and it's
You
an
drill holes,
add-on.
bolt it in, and that which
It's
is
got
it's a
U-clamps
7/8.
to clamp it to the axle tube, and then you drill holes and then brackets to put the end links up into the subframe rails.
nice.
Well, Fox bodies don't have end links and frame bushings for their anti-roll bar. Their anti-roll bar is just bolted to the lower trailing arms.
Yeah.
So this has worked in addition to the factory sway bar to make up for the
Seriously,
the
it's
beer can
that big.
diameter
I'm not
of
even
that
joking,
front
Chris.
bar.
It's in the back of the car. So
this thing
not
is
only on top of that, I get all new bushings for that. I also get
brand
new,
new end links
brand new front
with
end
urethane
links
bushings.
with everything on there, and then also new rear springs. Team Z Motorsport launch springs.
Nice.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Steve said they were stock replacement springs. They're not.
Well, I didn't say name, but still.
Yeah, but we don't-
But
We
yeah,
don't know
no.
if- yeah, but that's the thing. We don't know if
Or
they're.
it also says they are for 2,800 to 3,200 pound cars, and they'll either raise or lower your car. That's what the description is. Depending on the weight of your car, it will either raise it or lower it.
But if it lowers it, your car's already sort of sagging in the ass because the
It'll pretty much look the same. But it's still one of those. Besides my front springs, the 86 is about to get an entire new suspension setup
Right.
for a wonderful price of $200 because that's all I bought my shocks and struts from.
and the upper strut bushings.
Yeah, and the upper strut polyurethane bushing that for the price of buying a rubber
The
stock
stock
one,
rubber ones were $16-something
a
each.
Mhm.
The
polyurethane one's
$21 a
$21
pair.
for a set.
That's usually how it goes.
And I'm like, fuck it. And I was on the phone with him. He found me a code. I got this for $9.
$9.
$9. They were $21 down for $9 because that's what the code applied to. So it came out to be went from $208 to $196. All that suspension work, $196. So to our friend that gave me that stuff, thank you so much because
And of course,
whether it works or not, we're gonna try it.
But
And
guess- but
he
guess-
said,
but
"Good
guess
luck
what?
putting it on." Yeah, it's
But-
happening.
so I suppose our response should be hold our beers, but this also means there could be some more videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna
definitely.
be a lot of
There
videos
could be
coming
some
up.
videos coming up on this.
We also got to break some Sabrina's car.
That's video.
That was a Christmas present, and her car really needs brakes. We got a full brake job on her car, and we can do a brake job video on that.
Yeah, we can do that.
So yeah, we got a lot.
Oh god.
So yeah, we have some
Hold on.
plans for some
Yeah, hold on.
SVT Focus.
the red one.
Yeah, so that way. That's
Oh, I saw a black one in Crystal River
No,
on gold wheels.
that one is a red one, and
This is a
it's
first gen
and it
SVT
pops
Focus.
fireballs,
Oh, yeah?
and it is beautiful. I keep on every time I'm out in the yard. I wave him. I seriously wave him. He'll revving it. He does not stop. I really, dude. If you're watching, I don't think you are, but still.
Obviously, he's not.
Well,
he's
if you
driving.
do watch or whatever, please, like, I'm the one on the corner that's constantly waving at you to try to get you to stop. We really want to
I
check
don't
out your
know.
car because it's
Dude.
really, really nice.
I don't know. You gotta break up the Mitch G's contest.
I probably will. Hey, if I can get a completely stock 68 GT350 to stop in my yard randomly, I think I can get an SVT Focus to stop in my yard.
But I think it might be about time to wrap up.
I don't think we have a bring a trailer.
No, we do.
Well, I actually do have a bring a
You do?
trailer.
We
Okay.
do.
I do have a bring a trailer. Here it is.
The break.
Yeah.
No, he has pictures on purpose for a reason.
Oh,
This is a 1991.
Is that a Jimny?
This is a 1991.
I love
my favorite
American
off-road vehicle.
I love Jimnys. It's got wood size. It's got wood. Oh my god.
I dig it.
Oh, the
Fantastic.
interior. Oh.
now is this off of Japanese or an importer of some sort?
This was a recently completed auction on bring a trailer.
Probably.
I am
Hang
gonna-
on.
Is it a 660 with the 3-cylinder turbo?
I am going to bring all of that
I wish
up. Okay. It is a 1991 Suzuki Jimny 660 turbo 5-speed.
Yes.
It has
I love
25,000 kilometers shown.
Oh my god!
Turbocharged F6A.
Oh, that just blew my
5-speed
yeah.
manual. Imported from Japan in 2018. Customs docs and partial records. It is a private party seller.
4-wheel drive.
Does not say.
They were all.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
all
all-
right.
They were all.
Yeah.
I'm going out 23,000.
No. Jimnys don't have that big of a following, unfortunately. It's only people like us that get excited. 6,800.
Way too high, and I feel that was slightly too low. I'm gonna mid-road that and say $9,800.
See, I was gonna say 12.5, but once he said the mileage,
Jimnys don't.
They just don't have the
They don't have the
following.
following. They really don't.
well, okay, I'm treating 12.5, 12.5.
Okay, well, I mean,
12.5.
if this were Price is Right, closest to without actually going over, Squirrely Dan got it.
Yes!
$6,900.
Yes!
Really?
$6,900.
I love Jimnys. I really want one. I do.
I want one
I
too.
really want. There's a guy locally who owns one.
Is there?
What?
He wants $5,800 for it.
What?
Yeah, it's white, but it's kind of beat up.
So 5,000 cash would buy it.
Yeah. It's an automatic too.
Oh, Brian just had
One
one.
leg approval.
3-cylinder turbo, and it's white. And he lives in Citrus Springs.
Huh.
Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yes,
even
thanks
if
to all no viewers
there's no one
watching.
left. It's all right.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna say this. Thanks, John, because I know you're watching this on your way to work.
Thanks
Bye,
so much,
guys.
guys, for watching. If you like what you see,
Hopefully, we'll fix the mirror thing next
Yes.
time.
make
We'll
sure
figure that out.
you like and share and subscribe to us. Hit that little bell button. We have new content all the time.
And send this out to all of your friends and tell them what a shit show
100
we are.
subscribers, we are going to do a
And
giveaway.
hopefully we can get
Giveaway.
a bunch of people who want to watch our shit
Yes,
show.
and their giveaways are not, crappy armor all stuff.
Armor roll is the work of the
Yeah,
day.
We spend money and give you good shit.
Good stuff. Like, it'd be nice, really nice. So, to where I
But-
probably want to win it. So,
In about 5 seconds, Chris is going to end the stream.
4, 3,
oh, damn, his
2,
doesn't look like that.
1.
I tried.